Alright y'all, so today I'm going to be talking about how to make a Trippie Red Pegasus type beat. Alright, so this is the album that just dropped, I think last night at midnight. I checked that out, it sounded pretty good, so I wanted to do my own little, rendition or remix, whatever you want to call it. Alright, how the beats on that album sounded, so listen. The first thing I did was I found a guitar. Alright, so I'm using the guitar flamenco guitar B from Omnisphere. Most of y'all, if you got Omni, you know about this guitar. This one had a lot of body in it, so I was like, alright, I'm gonna use it, and this is what I came up with for the first part of the melody. Alright, so that's the first part of the melody, just something real light, real easy, real melodic. The second part I added is like a pad, a real deep pad, and I chose the Dark Blossom pad. Alright, this sounds real good and it's heavy, trippy, red vibes. You hear these pads in a lot of his songs. So this is what I got with the pad, and this is the pad by itself first. Alright, so as you can see, real simple with the pad, just 4 different notes going. Alright, and this is what the pad sounds like with the guitar. Alright, so those two right there go well together. One's real higher, one's lower. So I wanted something that, kind of could be in the middle of the melody. So I added this bell. It's called Drops of Glass from Omni again. Alright, and this is what I got for that. I'm gonna just play that by itself. Alright, so that's the Drops of Glass, that's the bell that I added. And another thing, well, the last thing I added with the melody is just some vocal runs from Arcade. So I went in the Arcade and I found this one, alright, Distant Voices from the Skies. And then I just laid it out real quick, real easy, similar to how I did the pads. And this is what these sound like. Alright, and all that combined is basically what I got for the melody. A lot of different things going on, but they all come together really well. Alright, so in this mixer track, all 4 of the highlighted channels are the melody. This first one is the guitar. It's the highest because it's a light instrument, so I wanted to, make sure it had room to stand out. This second one is the dark pad. I turned it up a little bit more just because it's Trippie Red, so you want to hear his pads in his songs. Then the third one is the bells. The bells is kind of in the middle, so I had it in the middle with the levels also. And then the fourth one is the vocals, and the vocals are the lowest because, at least with this pack, the vocals on this one is real high, so it's hard to hear it if you put it too low, but you can hear it way too much if it's too high. All right, and this is basically what everything sounded like together. Alright, so after you take care of that, everything else is pretty much simple. And, with the drums, I just made sure that I kept the 808 short, because with his songs, with most of his songs, not all of them, but the 808 is not really too, it's not bleeding out too much. So I just turned this out up a little bit, and I went right here, boosted it just a little bit so it could hit a little harder. Kick, matching the 808, real simple. With the hi-hats, pretty simple. I gave a little bit of space here and there just to switch it up, and then we got runs right here, and then the same thing repeated for the rest of the 8 bars. All right. The open hats is just real simple. The open hats add depth to any beat you're doing, but with Trippie Redd, he does have a lot of open hats in his songs. And with the rim, just a real simple sound, nothing crazy, just had it in and out just to add some bounce. And I used the Z snare and the TM88 snare. And all that combined, here's what the drums sound like. Alright, so nothing crazy, real simple, man. And then as far as the leveling with this one, all I did was I put a soft clipper on the 808. Then I put a compressor and an EQ on the hi-hat. I only did that because that specific hi-hat was a little too quiet. And I turned the snare up all the way, as high as I wanted it to be, pretty loud. I wanted it to be pretty present. And this does say clap right here, but it's actually the second snare that I added. I just got it, I replaced it, so it still says that, but this is also the highest because the snares is real important in beats like this. So I'm gonna play back everything. All right, combined. I'm gonna show y'all what I got. Let me know if you like it or not. Let me know if you have any ideas on any artists you want me to do next. Make sure you like and sub and all that, comment, all that good shit, you feel me?